Motivated. It's time to get motivated. 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 All right, guys, you know what time it is. The weekend has officially passed. Unlock your heart. Unlock your mind. Unlock your spirit. Level up. Let's go to another motivational video with your girl, Motivated by Sherelle. You can go ahead and follow me on all of my socials at Motivated by Sherelle. You can see those logos on your screen. That's where you can go ahead and follow me, guys. It is amazing to go ahead and be here with you every single week. I'm so excited the new Instagram page just got over 200 followers. Can we get a round of applause, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we're super happy. Things are going in a positive way, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys weekly. This Monday is going to be one straight for the ladies. We are going to be talking about body image. And the reason why I even wore this outfit, I am going to tie up this overcoat, is because we're talking about body image and what that means. Some people might even see this outfit. They see me take this jacket off and they're like, yes, girl, that is the perfect amount of sexy. Wear it just like that. You might as well throw it to the side. Meanwhile, other people are just saying, oh my God, cover up. How can she even stand there in front of the camera showing that much of herself? And I want everyone to realize that it's so important to love your body in every single way, in every single form, and in every single shape that it is. I know that is so hard to do. I am still currently on a little bit of my own weight loss journey, which I never thought I would ever have to even be on one. And it took me literally going to pick out swimming suits with my best friends maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and seeing myself in a swimsuit literally brought me to tears. I could not believe the person I saw in the mirror. I could not believe the way my body looked. Everything just felt so surreal to me and so overwhelming. And my friends literally did not know what to do because I literally looked in the mirror and burst into tears. And I just never want somebody to feel that way. It's very important that even if you are in a place where you're looking in the mirror and you don't necessarily like the results of what you see, you still need to love your body in that place. It's so funny to me because before my weight loss journey, when I was at this current weight, I used to feel like I was the fattest person in the entire world. And yeah, that's crazy. I just may not be exactly where I want to be. I might still have to tuck my fupa in my pants a little bit, but I'm definitely not the fattest person in the world. I definitely was not looking at myself the way the world is seeing me and the way of what reality is. And I think we as women all have a little tiny bit of body dysmorphia just because, you know, we're all looking for all these little tiny perfections, and every imperfection just seems like something that's so overwhelming, something you would never want anyone else to see. And that could be super hard to deal with. And I completely understand that. I've been there too. And I understand how hard it can be. And it is so easy to beat yourself up. And it's very hard to bring yourself up. But just know, the more you tear yourself down, it is not going to help you produce the self-love that you need, the self-love that's going to get you to the place of where your goals are. And if one of those things is the outer appearance matching the interior appearance, you know, you have to start making those healthier lifestyle choices. When I was starting off, what truly also made me to start on my weight loss journey a few years ago is I stepped on the scale one day and that bitch said 185, and I was like, oh, what? I stepped off and back on, and I was like, girl, you're literally a couple hamburgers away from 200 pounds. That was very scary for me. I then went to a doctor and they told me I was pre-diabetic. At the time, one of my aunts is going through a diabetes struggle, and watching her go through a diabetes and losing limbs and just the different things that she's had to go through with her health was terrifying for me. I was so young, and to just think to myself, wow, like I'm already knocking down the door of being diabetic, and I'm not even into my 30s yet or 40s yet or anything like that, and here I am. So I knew that I needed to start on a change, and that goes from the inside and the outside. You know, always check with your physicians. A size 2 may not be your goal. A size 21 may not be your goal. But just know, wherever you are in your current form, you are enough already. You are good where you are. It took me finally realizing that, you know, at every stage of the way, you know, You are honestly somebody's goal. Somebody is looking at you. Somebody's looking at your transformation pictures. Somebody is seeing you and literally looking at themselves and wishing they were you. They wish they were in your skin. They wish they could be on that same journey. They wish they had your discipline. And you are sitting there beating yourself up as though your journey didn't matter. Those small steps you took in the sand didn't matter. And they did. They all got you to where you needed to go. So it's so important that while you're on that journey of self-love and just getting yourself into the best physical peak shape as well as mental peak shape, just know that that is going to be a struggle, but you actually have to love yourself. And that means loving yourself in its current shape. That's going to be my first thing that I want you guys to just completely take away from this conversation today is love yourself right now as you stand, as you are. Fupa and all, tucking it in your pants and all. Big butt, back fat, whatever it is, arm fat, whatever it is, chin, whatever it is that's your insecurity, whether it's when you wipe off all your makeup and you just have dark marks everywhere, find ways to go ahead and try to correct it. But if you can't, you have to find a way to love it. Until you start loving yourself in your current shape, the love that you're gonna have for those old pictures you're looking at, just wishing you can get back to, or that old person you thought you used to be that you're trying to get back to, you will be never able to meet her or even grow past her because you haven't even gotten to the fact that this is where you are. Acceptance. Accept her. Accept her in her glory. Love her in her glory. Love her. And I have to tell you guys this all the time, you know, give yourself those affirmations of love, because if you do not, this journey will be hard and your body will be something that you really criticize. And it shouldn't be the thing that you criticize the most, because your body is the only thing that you live in every day. It's your temple, and it's the only thing that you have to truly take care of, to truly be one here on earth and in your mind. And how do you do that? Ask yourself, how do I freaking do that? How do I do that, Sherelle? You start by really loving yourself. You start by accepting those flaws. And I mean accepting them, honey. Like looking at yourself in the mirror and just being like, woo, that bat wing, we just gonna go tonight. We still look good. You know, bat wing, I'm a 10. No bat wing, I'm a 10. Standing here, fupa, I'm a 10. Standing here, no fupa, I'm a 10. That's how you got to start seeing yourself. Because otherwise, when you finally get to the goal, you'll never really get there. There'll always be something else you're trying to work on. I remember literally being 135 pounds and feeling like I was super freaking fat. Where was I fat, honey? Where? In here. In here. So, and everything everybody else would say about me would get to me. If you said something about my weight, if you said something about my looks, if you said anything about my body, it was like, oh, don't talk about me. Oh, let me hide. Hiding behind the things that I knew people were also attracted to, accentuating only the bosom because I knew I had big bosoms. People were gonna see the big bosoms, but what about everything else, sweetie? You gotta have something more. Just have way more up there than just, you know, the physical too. So that's why I'm always preaching so hard for everybody to make sure that the inside is matching the outside, because the journey is not one thing that's gonna go like this and like this and like this. No, they go parallel. They go parallel like this. If you are working on yourself and you're also working on your mental strength, things go at the same wavelength, and that is where you want to go, and that's how you want to start to see your body as well, because this right here, this is all you have. This is all you have at the end of the day, baby. You're the only one that feels what you feel, the only one you think that thinks what you think. So it's so important to start to love her, respect her, treat her like the queen that she is, treat her like the woman that she was meant to be. And when you start believing in yourself and seeing yourself as the woman that you were meant to be and who you are always supposed to be in this world, things are going to change. That light bulb is going to go off, and it's going to be so bright. And it has to start with you loving this body, because it's the first thing that everybody sees. So if you hate your body and you walk into a room, where's your confidence? Where's your strength? You're already hiding yourself. And body positivity doesn't mean standing here looking like this either. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you standing out here half naked like you see everyone else. It can mean you being as covered up as you wish. But it needs to mean you loving the way you look, hands down, unapologetically, because who else matters? And that was so hard for me for so long. I could, have a little bit of tough skin for the outside people who didn't really know me. But anybody who did personally know me, oh, you could tear me down. And I refuse to allow that to happen anymore. I need this mind of mine to be so rock freaking solid that if anybody's trying to come in, it's just, my day's unbothered. I'm unbothered. You're bothered? You're bothered alone, honey. And that's how you have to be, because people are always going to attack what you're insecure about. And your body is an easy attack. If you're a larger person, to call you fat is an easy attack. And just know it's going to fall off their lips so quick. That's why all of my biggest friends are sometimes the funniest people in the world, because they've had to deal with so many people just cracking at them and cracking at them and cracking at them and cracking at them. And you know what? Honestly, even until I went into my own struggle, did I realize how freaking hard it is to really truly lose weight. So it's important that you love yourself. It's important that you love your body. And it's important that you understand that it's okay. We all go through fluffy stages and skinny stages, and you're not always going to be your freaking smallest weight. You're not always going to be your biggest weight. But your body is always going to be beautiful as long as you're loving it the way you need to be. As long as you're carrying yourself with as much confidence as you freaking can. As long as you're shining as bright as the star that you're meant to be, you will always be good. And you have to start to find that. Find it. You got it. It's in here. Who is she? Remember that? Who is she? She's you. Come on, baby girl. You got this. Don't let nobody make you feel like you are not a star. Don't let nobody make you feel like this is not beautiful. This is beautiful. All of it. In every way that it comes. 30 pounds more, 30 pounds less. I'm loving this body right now, because when I was looking, and I posted those pictures onto Instagram the other day, and I was looking at those swimsuit pics, I was like, dang, I can't even wear those swimsuits the same. And the crazy part is, I remember taking those pictures and being like, oh yeah, these pictures are cute. And I'm now looking back like, no girl, you worked hard last summer. And I was looking at the pictures with all my abs, and like, there are no abs here no more. The last 6 months have been nothing but donuts eaten, hanging out in this house, working from home. So it's okay. I know I'm not alone. You're not alone. And we'll all go on this journey together. And when we talk about fasting next week, we're going to talk about it in a positive way, in a happy light. Because it's amazing to learn how to abstain. It's so important to learn to have discipline in life. And this is a great way to learn that discipline. This path in the journey is one that's always going to be a little tumultuous, but it's always going to be worth the freaking pudding at the end. I know we all are here to be happy and inspired on this Monday, and I know you guys are going to kill it this week. We're going to start this week how we want to finish this week, because we got this. We're here to be stars and stand in our power. You freaking got this. Kill this week, guys. And remember, love her. Love her. She's your best friend. She's always with you. Love her. You got it.